Welcome back. And we have more mail. I know, you're not surprised. And packages just keep coming in. There's some crazy, stupid deals to be found right now on both current players and really on vintage players. It's kind of insane. I'm putting in offers that probably any sane person shouldn't accept, and somehow they're going through. Now that is one interesting strategy I'll use with eBay. In that, and let me start opening while I talk. So one strategy I'll use with eBay is that I will basically put a stupid low offer in. And when I say stupid low, we're talking 50% of what the ask is. And the ask can be completely reasonable, but I'll still put about 50% or less of ask in and basically see how they handle it. Some guys are going to some sellers will get upset, to say the least. A lot of them will come back with some kind of figure lower than ask. But really, it's just a starting point. What's been crazy lately is that they've just been accepting these huge lowball numbers. And obviously, I'm only putting bids on stuff that I'd actually be interested in pursuing further if they do come back at me. But hey, if they want to take the low offer, I am absolutely okay with that. But a lot of times they'll come back with another offer, obviously closer to what their ask was. And from there, you kind of go back and forth, and you'll still get quite a bit off. And because you started so low, anything you go up, you seem more reasonable than if you started by taking a little bit off than they wanted, and you go back and forth. So you're going to pay less, and you can really spend a heck of a lot less money. And I believe this is going to be a perfect example of putting a huge low ball in and being shocked that they take it. So the first card, this is actually going to be, I have a couple add-ons in here. So let me show these first. And then I'll get to the really good one. Yeah, sometimes when they take a low ball, you always kind of look and see what else they have. So they went low on one card. Usually they're going to do it on multiples. So yeah, we have a mix of kind of modern and vintage in this little group. If I can just get the darn things apart. Helps if I take all the tape. Cut all the tape. Alright, so the first one is Ryan Braun. Little jersey card. I know you saw this one before. But again, we can go low enough. I'll grab a second one, not a problem. The crazy thing is that's a price that someone asked for this card. And it is like stupid how low I got this one. Bryce Harper, 2017, reverse negative refractor from Topps Chrome. So this one I am willing to part with. I am in the market of the Phillies, but that's not my PC at this point. And then here's a really interesting one. So this is a play ball card the Clown Prince of Baseball, the original Clown Prince of Baseball, Al Shat. This is not authenticated, but never was able to pick up one of his cards. Kind of happy to have one in the PC at this point. But here is the really nice one. Some of you already kind of probably surprised I was able to get this one. Hank Greenberg. PSA 1. It looks really nice for a PSA 1, to be completely honest. There's a crease, the corners are beat, there's another crease there. But it's a 1941 Hank Greenberg. And 41 is when he went into the service and served, I believe, for the duration of the war, after appealing his original rejection from the armed services. So, PC card, Hank Greenberg, 1941 play ball. So, put that up there. Beautiful, beautiful card. Happy to add it. Package number 2. Trying to feel my way around this thing too. And cut it without damaging anything, but also expedite things a little bit. Now this is an interesting little pickup. Nothing in there. Obviously you've seen some coins. Some graded coins. This is raw, obviously. Again, the price they had on it for a PC item. Couldn't really pass it up. It's in decent shape. It's actually better than the pictures I was seeing. Hank Greenberg, 1938 pin. Clean on the front. Surprisingly, almost no rust on the back. That's a nice little addition to the PC. We have a 38 and a 41 Hank Greenberg. And again, if I tried to do this at any other time, those cards were absolutely insane, even the low grades. Absolutely insane in price. Alright, so we have, here's a big one. Alright, so I will preface this by saying that, so Historic Autographs, they put out some beautiful, beautiful autographs. I've met the owner of the company. He's just like fanatical about different autographs and the history of it. And it's clear if you look at a lot of their products. The only issue I have is some of their products are really good price. Some of them are outrageously expensive. At least for me. It's just out of my range. But there's people that can afford it and they buy it. Or else they wouldn't keep making them. But on the secondary market, you can really get some good deals. And I think this particular one, I offered 50% of what they were asking. So this is from 2018. Historic Autographs Kings 2. Hank Greenberg, 4 of 27. Look at that huge, huge autograph. Nice authenticated autograph. And the nice thing for me is this is not one of the main hits of the product, so I guess they just let it go for cheap. I have no idea. I don't know what their motivation was. But I have another Hank Greenberg auto in my collection. So that's a nice little PC ad there. The final package. A few cards in here. Cleverly disguised as paper towels. I'm just going to leave them kind of right over here. All right. So this one, I'm sure there's some people that will be interested in this, and I'm happy to part with it. 2015 Bowman Draft, Andrew Benintendi, Chrome, and a PSA 9. His first Bowman card. Not a PC guy, so feel free to let me know if you're interested. Second, 2018 Bowman PSA Gem Mint 10, Talent Pipeline, Guerrero Jr., Ramirez, and Tellez. I'm sure there's a lot of people interested in this card because of this gentleman right here. But actually, I bought it for this guy over here. It fits into the Jews and Baseball PC, so I'll actually be holding on to this. And the final card. Another one I'm sure there's going to be people interested in purchasing from me. 2014 Bowman Prospects, Mookie Betts, PSA 10, first Bowman card. I don't think this is quite 50% of ask, but it was darn close, and I have no idea how I got this. So, that is the mail day. For me, some of you may say, especially Red Sox guys, Betts and Benintendi were the highlights. For me, this Greenberg huge auto is a highlight. And this 1941 play ball Hank Greenberg. And in case you didn't notice, that's the first mail day we've gotten through without a Koufax, and maybe this is the first time. But still add my PC. Still got a few things, obviously, that are going to be available. And till next time, don't be afraid to put the lowball offer in. Just don't be offended if they reject it. Just work your way from there. You never know what you'll be able to get if you just put an offer on the table. Simple as that. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you see you next time.